has paid a glowing tribute to Independence President Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara on the eve of his first birth anniversary. Oye recalled the services of the late leader to the people of the Gambia and his extreme love for the country. He said Sir Dawda was approachable and acceptable to everyone across party lines. He recalled his personal association with the late leader and called on all Gambians, irrespective of belief, to offer prayers for Sir Dawda on his death anniversary tomorrow, Friday. Here's OJ with our Alhaji Koli.
There are so many things about the character of Sir Dawda that we should copy. One is his love for country. He resigned his job in '59 as only the second Gambian who was heading a department because of love for his country and freedom of his people. Secondly, Sir Dawda made sure the British who said that Gambia cannot be independent on its own because of our size and our lack of resources, he proved them wrong by making sure he fought and stood against their wish to make Gambia one of the provinces of Senegal. Three, he was one of the few African leaders who from the onset believed in multi-party democracy, respect for rule of law, human rights, and the respect of the individual, the rights of the individual. That is why Gambia, in the whole of West Africa, became the safe haven of a lot of West Africans who ran away from despots and despotism and come and settle in Gambia, whilst those countries were richer and bigger in mineral resources than Gambia. But there is nothing more important than peace. And the Gambia had peace and respect for human dignity.
Honorable, what words would you use to describe his character?
He was humble and he respects people's opinions and views. And he was a very honest guy and somebody who listens to advice. Because I have witnessed, not once, not twice, many times in cabinet, ministers agreeing with him until we have to get an independent person out of cabinet to come and listen to the arguments and decide who is right. And he was the president who appointed that minister. And of course, he respects people's views and asks for views. As I said, he has sent me on 3 occasions to call Sirif Diba for him when Sirif Diba was a leader of an opposition. Because he thought the decision wants to affect the nation, and then he wants to have the views of not only people who are supporting him, but people who have alternative views with him politically. The same thing he said with Asa Musakabar twice. I think that is one quality that is lacking in a lot of African leaders who think that they should be a god.
Honorable, Uncle Peter usually describe you as a disciple of the late Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara. What do you wish you had said to the late Sir Dawda before he died?
Well, Peter Gomez is my brother. So Peter knows that I respect Sir Dawda. What I only would have said to Sir Dawda is that he has been in power and he loves this country. And the decision he made in Mansa Congo to leave, while he was forced by the people, as the saying goes in Gambia, but Sir Dawda was honest and he meant what he said when he wanted to retire. But fortunately also, I was the only one who was then the leader of the youth wing of the party who agreed with him for him to leave. But the majority didn't want him to leave, and they used all means, calling all religious leaders in the Gambia, all cultural leaders, Sefolos, Alcalos, and part of his family members to convince him. And of course, him being citizen, him being a human being, has to accept what the majority of people says. So for me, I never even changing his mind, but I blame the people who forced him to change his mind. But Allah, you know what happened? The very people who are begging him and crying were the first to jump ship and join the AFPRC when the coup happened. And for me, when people went to him to say that OJ should be dealt with because he has no right to tell you that you should leave, I stayed with him all my life. And up to today, I'm the one during Yahya Jammeh's time who stood here and defended his name and his legacy. And up to today, I continue to do that. And will ever be part of his disciples in this absence. To make sure I promote and uphold his principles and his beliefs. We are mourning Sir Dawda and paying tribute, but I'm asking every Gambian also to celebrate the life of this great Gambian and great African. And I will seize this opportunity to extend my condolence to Lady Chilil Jawara and all the members of Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara's family, his daughters, his sons, his grandchildren, and his extended family, brothers and sisters, cousins, that they made us to be blessed with this great son who came and became the first prime minister, the first president of this country. And I will beg also and appeal to all Gambians, irrespective of which religion you belong to please on Friday find time and pray for Sir Dawda, because we cannot call for a big gathering of prayers, which we should have done without this pandemic, without the laws that are being implemented now. May God bless him and bless his family and bless the Gambian people.
That's Omar Amadou Jallow, OJ, a former agriculture minister under both our founding president, Alhaji Sir Dawda Kairaba Jawara, whose first death anniversary we mark tomorrow, and current president, Adama Barrow.